Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
I'm Lola.
And we're watching The Wire. I don't know why we have smiles on our faces because we're not gonna smile for the next 2 hours. There is not gonna be anything to smile about.
I was about to say these smiles are false
Fake.
advertising. Was it the previous episode?
Mm-hmm. Did you?
Yeah, I was editing the previous episode. That was my episode. Mm-hmm. I mean this one as well. No, but I was editing that and I saved 2 pictures. And one picture was Michael and the guy.
Oh my god, terrifying.
And I put that, but like before that, I saved the picture of Jimmy smiling and the 2 of us smiling. I was like, I cannot post this for this episode that destroyed my life.
Yeah.
I cannot post this picture like, oh, Jimmy.
So cute, Jimmy.
Who am I lying to?
Like Jimmy who?
Who am I lying to? Like legitimately that destroyed my whole life. I think Did I edit that the day we filmed it or the next day? It was something very close.
I think the next day.
Maybe the next day. I don't know. It felt like it was very close to when we filmed it.
You just didn't recover it. So like even if it was 5 days after.
Yeah, but like I literally remember texting like I cannot believe I'm about to edit this.
I remember that.
Like I was trying to prolong it as much as I could, and I think I started editing at like 9 at night. I hated every minute of it. I could not bring myself to do it. I mean, I did, but like at what cost? I was at a point where I was like, nothing matters. Nothing matters.
I have a feeling life for it somehow happened like that. That those types of episodes that are not just like, oh, we cry so much.
No.
They are more just mentally exhausting. You end up editing.
I don't know how that is possible.
Because like I often end up editing us crying. Yeah. But again, like I said, it's not as like sometimes I don't cry about anything, but like I'm much more mentally exhausted. Like after that episode.
Yeah.
I was so fucking mentally exhausted that like even now thinking about it, I can't believe it was horrible, Yeah. And somehow it happens that you always edit those episodes.
Literally.
Like I don't think I edited one.
I think like half my text to you while editing is like, cannot believe I'm editing this.
Yeah.
I cannot believe I'm going through this again.
I can't forget that you were the one who edited Band of Brothers episode 9.
No, I was like, I knew that. I fucking knew that this type of an episode was gonna fall to me. Fucking like, see, like that's what I get. Episode fucking 9 of
How does that happen?
I like the way that
I have a feeling if we switch up because we literally go by days. Yeah, it goes.
So like
1 week I edit Monday, Wednesday, Friday, even though it does not ever
Monday never
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but like
today is the bear, it's Thursday.
Exactly.
So today is supposed to be Monday.
Exactly. And you end up Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, Saturday, or something like that. It doesn't matter. Yeah. But and the next week we switch it off.
Yeah.
Different. Scenario.
Yeah.
I have a feeling if we now switch it off. Again, somehow
yeah. That's just the universe laughs at me.
Exactly.
I remember ending Band of Brothers that episode, and I was just like not looking at the episode. Like I was like, there was no reaction. Like technically, we were just like crying the entire time, and we're just so like I was just like cutting moments or whatever someone spoke, but I was like not looking. I was like refusing to look at that. Yeah. Like I was trying so hard. Like I don't know how this always falls to me. So like this episode, I'm editing this episode as well. So like let us not. Mila's gonna then edit 10 and 11, right? Mm-hmm. Are those gonna be easier? And then I get 12 and 13. Yeah. Oh, I get the end of the fucking show.
Is it 13?
Yes, someone said it has 13 episodes, so I don't know if
but like I usually somehow edit the last episode of the season.
Yes.
I don't know why. So like this is the first time that I'm not. I'm fine with that.
Yes, it's gonna be the worst one. And I'm editing it, yeah. It makes sense.
Somehow it ends up being with the most plot for me.
Yeah.
Because it's usually like that. Like they're the fastest one and I have the most fun editing them. Even though the reviews are longer, but like the episode itself, it's very.
I never said fun. I don't get those episodes.
Yeah. Like we'll see how it's gonna be in this.
I get emotionally in Mr. Robot. Did I get even the one where we were supposed to talk about when it was like revealed with his father? Did I get that one? Yes, I did. I remember editing that. Yeah. See what I mean? See what I fucking mean? So I don't know. Maybe this episode is horrifying because I'm editing it as well.
And the next one is gonna be. Interesting. Yeah. Very fast paced.
And then I get the last 2, which does make sense. It'll be the worst one. Yeah.
Heart wrenching. Heart
wrenching, yes.
love when I say something that I didn't know how to. I didn't think I would know how to say.
And you said it. This is our intro. I don't want to repeat what happened in the last episode.
Why would we? We all know what happened.
We saw the thing with Michael. I don't need to repeat it. I'm sure that we're gonna see it again. You know what we think is gonna be happening because of those reasons.
Yeah.
We know what is happening with the entirety of the school system and how it is working. Like, the only thing that is gonna be happening that, like, I can at least say, Omar is gonna be getting out of jail. Because, like...
Are we now more relaxed?
No. Because I didn't think he was gonna die in jail, so I think he's gonna die outside. So, like, I'm not relaxed at all.
But we relaxed?
It could be next season.
Is it gonna be Marlo or not? If it's next season, that maybe it's not gonna be Marlo.
The thing is, again, I cannot I can't be rational about it because like I'm not accepting that it's Marlo, but I can't give you an alternative. Like, the only alternative that I can give you is just like could be just like anyone,
but like
could be someone unimportant,
especially somebody he stole from or something like that.
Because like that would make sense for his character.
I agree.
You know, like that it's not someone that like takes him down, but like, by like thinking of something. It could just be like someone that no one has ever thought of, like someone unimportant, maybe like we've seen, maybe like he stole from them at some point.
That's something that like I could see happening, but again, I just think it's maybe at this point too soon for that, because like the whole thing with Marlo happened. Again, maybe it's not, but I have a feeling then that it's gonna be prolonged. It's gonna be in season 5. Yeah, that's what I want to say.
Could be
like
season 5,
if he's gonna die in this season, then I think again Marlo is gonna continue.
Marlo is the only thing,
but like if he's gonna die like that, then I can see that happening in season 5.
Yeah.
But my problem with him is that I don't really see the story for him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like either it's not
like
gonna
he has to be.
That's what I want to say. Maybe he's not gonna have any type of important story. He's just gonna be there and then he's gonna die.
Yeah.
At the end of season 5.
Yeah.
I mean,
somewhere in season 5. Like I can't tell with certainty.
I would love that. I would prefer that. Just don't let Marlo.
No, legitimately, I will take fucking anything.
Literally anything.
Anything. I could not sleep at night knowing that Marlo
got Omar.
Legitimately, I could not sleep at night.
My cutest boy.
Marlo, that I can
not Marlo, my cutest boy Omar.
Yeah, no, I mean like Marlo getting him. No, fuck no. Yeah. So I mean, we know. I
think we should play this episode.
No, like I know we want to prolong it.
I'm gonna
know we want to, but
yeah.
I have not seen my child in so long.
Why are we watching him?
I don't like.
Let's not this be episode.
I don't want to see you because I'm always frightened about you.
Literally, I was about to say maybe he does not die. Oh, put.
Our first kids.
His smile lightens up the room.
It ain't like it was, like you do. Shit, one ball same as the next, man. Yeah. Hey yo, little kid. I told you about the boy Pooh, right?
Oh, little Kev. Shit.
How long yet? 15 months.
Shit.
I think I already been burnt.
I legitimately think that Kirk is gonna fuck everything up. See, here comes fucking Kirk. He's gonna fuck everything up for Randy somehow. I don't know, but somehow this is gonna go bad for Randy. Because of a fucking camera. You know what I mean? Like, this has to connect to our main storyline, which is our kids.
Your name, Kevin? Everyone under 150 pounds or 5'6" is in the camp. You, and you. But unless I see birth certificates saying otherwise, you're my little Kevin.
How is this fucking legal? I mean, I don't know why I waste my breath saying these things. But, like, it's incredible. It's incredible. How can this, like... This can only connect to Randy. See,
okay,
like,
I was about to... I thought you were gonna, again, repeat. How is this legal? It is not.
No, like I can't waste my breath. I legitimately can't waste my breath. I have lost all faith in humanity. But like the only thing that this can like go, because it's not like the camera's important. Not like her storyline is important. It's not like we know little Kevin. So the only person this can like backfire on somehow is Randy. Is it because like when they arrest little Kevin, he's gonna know that Randy spoke to the police and told them that little Kevin told him this, and so he's a snitch. Is this like? I always thought it was gonna be bad because it goes on the record. He's not. I don't think he's gonna get killed.
He's not gonna get, I was just about to say when you say snitch, then it means he dies.
No, but like
if
happens. Little Kevin, they get him and they have a case, They need to say where they got the information for little Kevin, which means Randy then has to go on record
If
technically.
he goes on record,
and
he
then
dies.
he goes back. No, but like he doesn't have to. I don't know. He's a minor, so like his name doesn't need to be revealed. But like he can go back into the foster care system.
Maybe then.
Well, what am I talking about? He's a minor. His name is not gonna get.
I was about to say his name is not.
I am like I literally
They're all
feel
gonna
like
find
I am
out.
working in like fantasy land.
Literally.
Like this is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like what am I talking about? Might as well dump him. Get another. Like
Dump
people.
who?
Like people. This is Prop Joe.
You are so cute.
I'm your motherfucking savior is what I am. No more fucking bodies from you. No more comebacks or get evens on this. No more killing.
Love bunk.
You owe me your word.
When you think about it, if there is more bodies, that's on him as well. I mean, it's not, but like he got him out of
Of
prison.
course, yeah.
I mean, for a good reason. Somebody else killed this.
Yeah, but
woman.
like he did like get
murder
out
out.
of a prison.
To continue murdering.
Rail station put you on a northbound train.
Nah, man. Baltimore's all I know. You know what it is, like, homie?
How much past? Because I want to come out of the box with a big bump in police salaries, in particular the commissioner's salary, which needs to jump like 50 grand.
Yeah, this is what we need. More money in the police, yeah.
But that's rainy day money for more than crime. Word around North Avenue is that the schools are running a deficit.
Excuse me, did you say a 50,000 bump for Irvin Burrell?
Well, no, not for Burrell per se.
Oh, for the next police commissioner then. That's what you mean?
But looking ahead,
Randy!
Oh, you're moving them? Oh, this is what our teachers always did when we were too rowdy trying to like.
But he made them
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
circle.
they're
See?
working something together.
Yeah.
So, your boy been assigned to what they call the major crimes unit. You know what? They the motherfuckers that did the last 3 city wiretaps. One where they bugged Barksdale's office, another where they hit Quintel up in Park Heights, and the last one, shit, they was all up on string of.
That is not the same crew. This is a crew of dumbasses.
Dumping them in 2 weeks.
Don't you fucking worry.
His number every damn day. They still pulled the motherfucker's voice off a goddamn cell phone tower.
That's when you had good people working for it.
your height and your arm span, identical. So you say you like the box, right? You must have some kind of reach. Everything cheap on computers, you know what you look for.
Cute.
Oh, you mean the price I'm getting from the Koreans? Well, they still mark me up some. Yeah.
No, boy.
No.
No, boy.
Clarence shouldn't run again for any number of reasons. I was ready to step up, and the deal was cut long ago that he'd back me when the time came.
Okay,
You didn't
okay,
tell
okay.
me. You guys jumped the line. It wasn't your turn.
Whoa.
You're only getting the one turn, Tommy. I'm not gonna stand down next time.
What makes you think I'll even be around that long? Governor's race is in 2 years, and plans can't change. You might find yourself mayor in 2008 without so much as a campaign speech.
Governor. Oh, boss. He's really down.
Wasn't even exactly you down. Not for numbers I got feet don't work no more. There's one young man, every time I cross him, I get talked for what I got on me. Cash, pills. When he look on me like an ATM or some shit, I swear.
I'm working homicide.
That's when the bad boy happened to kill me. You help me out then, but.
We drive around a bit. You think you can put eyes on this motherfucker?
Let's say you have to help him. That's unfair.
I mean, we won't even know the number. We just need you to order the candy.
Oh, okay.
And you have cash up front.
He pay him back when he sell off and then he
Okay, nice. I mean, nice, better.
Points on the package, huh?
Surprise. Well, I mean, doesn't it teach us math? Addition, subtraction, cash up front.
Cash up front.
And if you come in with a wad of bills tomorrow, Randy, I want to know where they came from.
I don't want either to be out on the corner.
How the fuck is he gonna get the money then?
Miss Lisa? You okay?
Hey, I think my car's been stolen.
Yeah, we have like a little small child who keeps stealing cars. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, man. All right.
This
What I'm
one.
saying
Yeah.
is, if you got some
How,
bingo down
like-
there, to Rosewood right here. You ready to work? Yeah, just give my reel. We go on the
God.
shit for real. Now, are you ready to work? Yeah, ready to work.
His fucking mother came to Bodie
Hey, Dylan,
again.
Go talk to little Kevin for me. Hey, yo, look,
Donut.
man, please do not be having your mama come talk for you.
Hate this one so much.
From WeBank?
God, people said we saw him. His name is like Kennard. I think
I
they
mean,
said like he was one of the kids. I forgot what they said.
No, it's not like I don't remember him. I remember him many times.
No, I think they said we saw him in the previous season,
Oh,
but I
okay.
can't remember when they said like something was playing.
Yeah, people say Omar ain't been on a tier for 2 weeks.
But Charlie didn't drop. This cocksucker sprung. My man is backing up on his story.
Oh, Andre's fucking dead.
You want to work? I'll call Sydney or her down in Major Crimes. Put you with someone doing drug work. You work for them, and I'll be with your problem. Alright?
Herc.
I'll tell them.
You say herc with like
So show me where you
a straight
live.
face.
I'll tell them when they can find you.
Hopefully nothing bad is gonna happen.
I don't know. I don't like any of that.
No, she's not helping him, and he's
Who is
literally
looking
asking
at my
for help.
kids? Who is looking at my children?
You understand? Tell the man you're not gonna kill them. Fuck we doing back here then, Papa?
Oh, he wants to see who is. Yeah. Is this betting? Move away, boys. Move fucking away.
But he pressed on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but like, I don't know how they're gonna feel about children beating them. That they take too much money from them. I don't know. Maybe it's all good. Maybe it's all good. Maybe it's not a problem that we have. I'm just paranoid, honestly.
What you gonna do with yours? Detective Briggs, huh?
Take it on some dick. Yeah, thanks for walking us up. I thought we was gonna get back. You work on breakfast, did you? Shit, boy. You think I'm that ungrateful? I followed you through 10 shooters and made more money than I had in a month. I mean, it's all about the math, you know, the probabilities and all. I ain't never seen you in the game before. Where you learn your game?
I don't like any of this.
Shit.
Oh, we got his little cousin. Oldest boy, huh?
What I tell you, Bob's gets it the first time.
It's not about the money this time. He break me every day unless I give him something. I can't take it anymore.
Once we're done with Kevin, you go find this asshole. Hit my cell phone. I'll be on 5 minutes later. Promise.
What's gonna happen here?
And then you add this, yo, and watch your busy.
Oh my god.
So much messing with you, make us feel every day, see?
Oh my god.
I need him dead fast.
Nobody wants you, dude. Don't go upstairs.
Bus need me too. Saturday, right?
My teacher said I gotta need glasses. I gotta have an adult with me. Pick them up, sign for them.
But go upstairs to your room.
Hey, you gotta forgive this to your soul.
Man, fuck you.
Watch your mouth. You big. You're not big enough. Now, where's that DSS card? Your mama said ain't come to me.
I'm not the left on this month's check anyway.
No, you don't understand. I need anyone, whoever this. They're gonna be my favorite character. Kill him immediately. There's some human life that I don't care for. I don't care for. Oh, I thought,
thinking,
yeah.
me
And when
too.
you started saying, I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say it. I was gonna say, I thought so as well. And I would like that. Look at this cute child. Oh my god. I hope you're happy, girl.
This looks great. Even the toys look like they belong.
Because they do.
This month and 2 going back. I'm just trying to catch up. Appreciate you not coming after me for it. Kima, please take me back. But a deal's a deal, right?
Hey, I'm home. Hey, Elijah.
I'm so happy for you, girl. She looks so happy.
Nancy Owens.
Sorry, the place is a mess.
Kind of a celebration, actually.
Ah. Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Congratulations. Most of the guys I work with have a problem with it.
With what?
Passing the bar.
Elijah. Say bye on cue.
Oh my god, he is so
He's
cute.
so adorable.
Look at him. And she looks so happy. I'm so happy for
Me
her.
too.
The kid is growing up in such a happy environment. It's what I want for all the kids, and no one fucking gets it.
What is this?
I can't see. 2?
Where's Dre?
I don't know.
You believe it?
Oh.
You believe it now?
I do.
Okay.
Until they
very
leave
sure-
the fucking house, I'm still not sure they're not gonna
Very
kill
sure
her.
that they're gonna kill her. I was 100%
Yeah.
sure.
Randy, how did you?
6 beats 4 or 5, and most times 8 is better than 10, right? School me good.
You gambled for this?
I ain't even pick up the dice. I was on pass, no pass. That's the point where some of them was following me in there.
You shouldn't gamble.
I know. I'm just saying. Math, you right, Mr. P. But I'm gonna come back and lunch when the computer up that camera.
I would like be. This is good. I taught him something, but also the kid is gambling a bit, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
I think he's right there with
Yeah.
you. I think he's thinking
Yeah,
that exactly.
yeah.
Should I be proud or should I be
Yeah.
concerned?
Well, respected now.
Every department head serves at the pleasure of the mayor. So if you're firing me, Mr. Mayor, I want you to know I will go quietly.
You'll tender your letter of resignation.
Oh, how much money do you want?
I'm not offering to resign. If you want me to go, you're gonna have to ship can me.
I'm asking who?
Boy named Marlo. Big on the west side, you heard of him?
Baby, we called her name.
So I just need to chill for a while so they remember how to forget.
You know what the problem with these head machines? They're too cheap to begin with. Some people think for what it's worth to fix it, make the shit work right. You might as well dump them. Get another.
Yeah, that was a person.
You do the top while I do the middle. Third man, we got the leg parts, alright?
This is so very interesting with Naaman. He like seems to have many. Like I think he would be very good in other things that are not a fucking street. That's so good. Okay, so close to being so good.
Oh, he's...
But did you have to use all? Like yes, technically, but like if it stands.
What about the extra pieces?
Your pocket.
Ain't nothing in my pocket.
Oh.
Great, I'm bumping Daniels from Western Command to Colonel, giving him CID and carte blanche to fix the investigative units.
Cedric Daniels?
Problem?
No, he's good police. He just got a little independent streak.
Independent from who?
I got no problem making Daniels.
Independence card. There was money. My boy. Cannot believe this.
You ever call social services on your mother?
What? You want to report your mother?
She brung someone home. You won't leave. You don't want to call social services. They get to looking into things. They can put you in a group home. Just put you on bug up you. But I don't want us to leave. I just want him to leave. Mr. P did say I could go talk to the school social worker.
Mr. Robinette. He an alcoholic. Oh, what about that boxing guy? Mr. Cuddy.
What's wrong with Cuddy? I don't know. Like, he just too friendly, you know? Like, he's some type of faggot or something. Nah, not Cuddy, man. He be all up in women. And don't you see how he be doing? That don't mean shit. Them faggots would be just like that, too. And I don't know, he just too friendly, you know? Everybody just too motherfucking friendly.
Oh, fuck it, man. So his name is, what'd you call it?
It's like a joke.
Yeah, they flip.
Last year, we had MSAs in the 22 percentile.
MSAs?
And don't think they haven't noticed it down at the Puzzle Palace. The word is they're looking for at least a 10-point increase from all city middle schools this time around.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
This year, the preferred term is curriculum alignment.
Skill sets are one thing, but this has us teaching test questions direct.
Test questions that involve skills. I don't see your point. Were you really expecting something different than last year?
I don't see the math section. These are all language arts questions.
Our grade is failing on standardized tests last year. So for the time being, all teachers will devote class time to teaching language arts sample questions.
All this so we score higher in the state test.
Yeah.
If we're teaching the kids the test questions, what is it assessing in that?
Nothing. It assesses us. The test scores go up. They can say the schools are improving. The scores stay down. They can't.
Juking the stats.
Excuse me?
Making robberies into larcenies. Making rapes disappear.
It's all the
You juke
same.
stats,
Fucking
and
always.
Majors become colonels. I've been here before.
Wherever you go, there you are.
Where you going?
No need. No.
I was about to say.
What about this one?
He isn't even bait. You toss him back. Unless you want to spend half the shift down at baby booking. Me? I want to spend the shift down evidence control.
Why the fuck even do this?
Because I can talk to him. I like to think that until the handcuffs actually fit.
He is so disappointed he can't beat up children. Look at him. Fucking disgusting.
Next time we do this, Mr. Cole, could you please make it this weekend? Only had like 3 hours between school and now to get ready.
You look fine, Zoe.
I could look better. How long you think it takes to do hair like this?
I'm ordering the biggest quarter pounder. Fries too.
Nigga, this ain't Mickey D's. You better be thinking T-bone steak medium rare.
The blood all squirting out?
Nah, ain't no blood.
I am so concerned. Like, you're gonna call Herc and Herc is gonna show up? He does. Oh, he is useless. He is useless.
I'm terrified. You know?
I don't like this at all.
But why would I be terrified?
I mean, I don't think money. I don't.
I got the asshole, okay? To tell him Riggs and count me. Okay.
He's not gonna show up. He is not gonna show up.
I'm terrified.
I like the worst thing is he can just
Get
get
beaten up.
But like, I don't like that.
No Lex.
Phone called. He sees the guy in the asshole. It's on Riggs and Calhoun. Says it'll only have 5 minutes for you to get across town.
Middle of an interview here. What the fuck? Call in. We'll fix your problem tomorrow. Alright?
He ain't got a phone.
Lied to me out on the street. Why should I believe you now? You part of the fucking setup. We know because we have a witness who put you right in there.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna murder you.
You know right where that body is.
I am going.
You were there with Snoop.
I hate him. I literally hate him. It's always just him first. I don't wanna. I don't wanna watch this.
Oh! Don't be for here! Don't be for! What you got for me tonight? I've been listening all day long, dog.
No, we done with this right here. We done with this.
Say what? Don't play me. I ain't got time for your shit.
My shit's all you're gonna get, right?
So you can kiss my ass, motherfucker. Tell me to get.
What you looking for, huh? It's not there, it's on me, alright? Yeah.
They're just gonna pass.
I mean, of course they are. Do you think they care? Do you think they fucking care about what is actually happening to people? They treat them like fucking animals.
No!
We know you set him up, and we know you didn't do it alone.
Say what?
You weren't alone in this. We know that.
You mean Randy?
I'm asking you questions, remember? If you don't give us this murder, Kevin, somebody else will. And when they do, they'll be putting you in. You hear me?
Hi, may I take your coat?
Sure.
You, sir?
Oh, no, I'm good. Yeah, you too.
That's the hostess.
Hey, you ain't got to worry, Mr. C. I ain't gonna run up your bill. I'll just do whatever's on special.
It ain't no Kmart blue light special, dumbass. Special just mean they cook something different.
Well, what about you? Drinking without a straw, ghetto and shit.
You don't drink water with a straw. You put that on your lap, fool. You see anybody else up in here looking all Fred Flintstone and shit?
I thought y'all had steak.
Oh, we do. On the second page of your menus. May I get your drink orders?
Yeah, we'll take 4 coats, please.
Graduate?
Thank you.
Do you mind if I come tomorrow?
He's
Will you be
like,
embarrassed?
oh.
Not at all.
I mean, if you would be embarrassed, girl, we would have bigger issues here.
I mean, I'll be proud of you.
Thank you, because that would have been really bad.
All those years I'm trying to climb the ladder. Kissing ass, coming ass, doing what I'm told. I finally met someone that'll tell me what I really think. And I'm going from lieutenant to colonel in a little more than a year. And Marla once said to me, you cannot lose if you do not play. But here we are, right?
Like, what? When he said it like that, does that mean it's gonna turn out badly?
What is it?
Oh, it's not changing. Nothing is changing, my boy.
The way things work.
It's not.
Maybe returning a coin is not going to be so unbelievably fucked up anymore.
No, babe. You want to take a picture of the restaurant, right?
That's okay, it's late.
No, that's fine. Come on, give me the camera.
I'm okay.
Give me the camera. Y'all want to be in a picture, right? Yo, Mr. C, we stop at McDonald's.
Fuck wrong with you, boy?
Food wasn't right. Don't like fish.
Why'd you order then?
Yo, shut the fuck up.
Turn it down.
What?
Turn it down, baby.
Turn it up. All right, you got it.
Seriously, get some fries at least.
Oh, yes, Friday.
What's the first thing we do when we respond to a prompt? Randy.
According to the text.
According to the text. That's good. Pythias makes a final plea to the tyrant Dionysius to return to his home one last time. Calvin, pick it up.
To return to his home one last time before his punishment. He denies the request, and Sir Damon
intercedes.
You can start teaching him just like...
And offers his own life until Pythias returns. Good. Who wants to guess what intercedes means?
Injects? Like, I actually don't know.
What about plea?
Exactly.
How would you summarize it?
He's a maths teacher.
Duquan, give it a shot. According to the text,
everybody's safe in the end, right?
We want for the raw. 275 large right there.
Before it should be 3.
I'm charging 5 a head on the New York boys. That about to go on rate. Still want us on that?
Nah. Seems like they got the message and went the fuck on.
True that. I'll add us for the next package.
I miss
you remember
Lynch.
when I told you about the co-op meant we all stand together, doing for each other when we can? You remember that? Well, the price of 4 raw is $300.
You're gonna be a dead man.
Your work on them New York boys already been factored into the price, you see.
On the other hand, we got something that you wanted that's coming back to you. Free of charge.
Oh my
Someone
god.
looking for. Co-op mean what it sound like, dog. You happy to do for me? I'm happy to do for you.
Long time to make major, but this was quick enough.
That's very cute that they came to see that.
You didn't know the salad fork from whatever the fuck the other fork is for, so what?
I knew they'd be at a loss, but the extent of it. I'm talking about feelings. Why they feel it? This plummet from massive universe to abject fear to humiliated fury and no awareness of it.
Who says they're not aware? Maybe they just didn't acknowledge.
Wait, my point is, where do you start with? How do you get them to believe in themselves if they can't even admit their feelings about who they are, what they're doing in this world? They're not fools.
hell with my evaluation, the hell with Donnelly, the hell with the statewide test scores. I came here to teach. Right? Fair warning you just got.
Tell the hand for some drug charges? Please, man.
I'll write you up as a special. Don't think I won't do it.
He's like 5.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
It's one of yours, right?
He hang around the gym, mostly waiting on his boy Michael. He don't box or nothing. He ain't that kind, really. Not like his father.
Yeah, who's his father?
Dude named Weebay. Stone-headed, used to run with them Barksdales.
I know. Shit, I locked him up in Philadelphia.
Yeah? Baby was my cut buddy. We jailed down Jesse. Anyway, name is from him. Same blood, but not the same heart.
God, fucking Carver. A long way.
Yeah.
Gotta get what you escort out.
Bro, just say you was my escort out.
Manner of speaking, that be true.
Oh my god. Dead. A dead fucking man.
Chris, no.
You know, I keep a quick track.
Fucking terrifying.
Yeah?
It's good.
Not the vacant. What's the difference? The difference is my people. They won't know.
Don't know.
But the rats. I'll be alone with the rats.
Alright. I got your back.
Fucking hell.
Be damn.
Good. But that got to be Marlo, man. You see? That's the man we robbed, yo. From the poker game.
Yeah, I keep forgetting what Marlon looks like.
Yeah.
What did the boy don't like me?
Oh, always terrified when I see him.
My kids. What?
Who's that?
I don't know. Is that... I don't know.
No.
No. No. You're not contacting Marlo. You're not contacting these people. You are not doing this. What else were you going for? Where are you going to? Where are you going to? Where are you...
Thought maybe I could catch up with Chris. I got a problem I can't bring to no one else.
Get in.
He's just a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, realistically,
Yeah,
what else is
that's
gonna
it.
happen? Like, what?
God knows what's gonna happen in the next episode. Now I feel like your episode is gonna be easier than mine.
Thank God. And like,
We had a whole speech in the beginning, and now your episode was just the beginning.
yeah, but my episode's also gonna be the end. Like, there, like, when that man drops dead, I can only be happy. And the aftermath of that is Michael being with that, and so that's gonna be on me.
Worst.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, another great episode, another...
Who are you lying to?
I don't know. I don't know. Again, as in every single one episode this season, I didn't like anything that happened.
What the fuck
Remember
is there to
the
like?
scene with Bobs? Let's
No.
start with that.
Really?
Remember the scene with Bobs?
Awful. Awful.
No fucking words.
He really can't catch a break. I don't know.
I don't know what's
I don't know
gonna
what
happen.
that story is gonna lead to. You know,
I have no idea. That's
because
the problem.
I have never, or most of the time, I have not been in fear for like
Me neither.
Bob's life.
Me neither.
But like it seems like he is getting so worn down. I don't know if this is like putting him to rock bottom, and then like
And then what?
that's how
Who's gonna help him?
He's gonna help himself
How?
because like clearly
In
nothing
this
else
world?
is gonna work. Well, I mean, what am I gonna say? Someone else gonna help him? Fucking who?
Well, I
Literally
thought
who?
honestly when he came to Kima,
Yeah.
and I thought something bad was gonna happen, but I was terrified that he is gonna die, and that's gonna be a lesson to Kima. Wow, what a lesson! A human life. But like he did got beaten up.
Yeah.
And she was the one who sent him to Herc. Like, what is her gonna feel sympathy? No.
The fuck is everyone
So,
saying
like, the
people
only
to Herc?
That's what I want to say. So the only person that can feel sympathy is Kima, maybe potentially. But what can she do? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I definitely do not have any faith in that Herc is gonna feel sympathy because like.
No, Herc is a monster. Like there is no gray area here. I hate him from the bottom of my heart. He has always been this character. There has never been anything different. Like even in the first few seasons when we saw Herc with Carver, you can say Carver, like that there was maybe something that you can like maybe see potential maybe in Carver. Like if you really want to look at it, maybe there was something. Well, with
Honestly,
Herc, there was nothing.
in those first few seasons, I don't see anything in Carver.
The thing is, like when Carver is next to Herc, you know, I think Herc makes everyone look better. You know, because like Herc was so. Like there was one scene in season 1, episode 4, let's say, when he was talking to Bodhi's grandma, where I was like, this is interesting. This could be some type of storyline where we can get where we're actually getting that with Carver now. But like that was that one scene, and I think the show might have just decided not to go down that route.
And maybe switched up to Carver instead.
Yeah. And Herc has just always remained this absolutely psychopathic person with no capabilities of empathy or looking at anything that's not his own ass. He is just awful. I need to like reiterate that in every fucking moment. I think the actor does a great job because like there's a lot of like at some points he has very like good comedic timing. And like Herc is sometimes you can really laugh at him.
I mean, I remember in season 2 because we were with docs.
Yeah.
Okay. I can move on. I was
you just had a moment here.
Just moment here. But like because in that season we didn't have them accept those comedic part.
Yeah, because like this was
they weren't on streets. We didn't saw them beating up kids and the rest.
Yeah.
So like
it was easier to laugh at things.
We just laughed at them, and then season 3 came and they were back worse than ever. In my opinion, both of them. Like I can't say at that point I saw anything in Carver. The moment I started seeing something in Carver is when we saw the influence Bunny had on him. So like that was
Yeah.
by the end of season 3, in my
Yeah,
opinion,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Because like Bunny influenced him a lot to become a type of police that he can be.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I love that for his character. But with Herc, we don't have anything.
No.
With
Herc
her, we
just
don't.
that
We
type of
have
character. Like there is nothing. There's nothing for you to search for.
Of
really.
course,
There's
which is
nothing-
realistic.
Yeah, of course.
Makes
Like
sense.
I'm like again. I am confident, unfortunately, that he represents a very large number of people who work.
But like, yeah, but like it's easy to blend in.
Yeah.
With the type of environment that you work in.
I mean,
So like
Herc is,
Carver,
I'm sure the same with like the guy that we called that said that looked like a white supremacist. I'm sure he's exactly the same.
yeah, but like
they just look
exactly, but like doesn't have to, let's say, for Carver.
Yeah.
You know, like people can change, people can grow, people if they get inspired, they, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not getting that sort of with anybody
No,
else, but like
no.
I'm just saying, it's not just black and white for every single one.
No, I believe I live life with full belief that people can change, that people deserve second chances. I mean, depending, and we'll get to that later on.
Yeah.
But I think it's a very sad life thinking that people can just be the worst of the worst and there's nothing to do about it.
Or the people can't learn, can't grow, can't.
And like, look, I have days listening to like everything that's happening in the world and the news where I like legitimately lose faith in humanity, and I don't like being in that like mind space because like it just gets me very down. Even though I can't tell you, you know, with certainty that's gonna be the case where people are gonna become better and learn, but like while there's still the possibility of people being able to change, even though like maybe most won't do it, like I'm still always gonna have faith in people. But like this is a show, and so like there's certain characters that you know are written to represent something, and like, you know, Herc is not that guy.
Exactly.
Herc is not that guy. What you see is what you get. There's nothing deeper there to even think about. Anytime he's on screen, I fear for whose life he's gonna ruin. And like so callously talking in an interrogation room and giving up kind of what you heard from someone that little Kevin can connect.
Yeah.
Kevin can figure out how he is here and who told them. And now he has. And so what the fuck happens then? What happens now? He just ruined a kid's life.
Yeah.
Without any fucking nothing. He didn't care.
Couldn't
care
even
less. He was not even thinking about it. And when Carver comes to him, because Carver fucking sent Randy here, and Carver's like, what the fuck did you do? He's like,
Even when this one
Couldn't
said
care less.
Randy, you didn't see anything in his expression.
No. There was not a moment where he's like, oh shit,
maybe I ruined his
Nothing.
life. He's like, oh well, he did say it.
It's like, I need a fucking camera.
Yeah.
That's
or
who
a
he is.
murder.
No, that's
he
who
needs a
is.
fucking murder.
Well, he needs the murder for the camera. Like, legitimately, is what it's about. Not like uncovering a murder.
No, it's like, but like, even if it's about even if he wants a murder, he wants murder so that like he would get a case or something, so that he would.
Yeah, I mean, like ridiculous. Again, I mean, I don't think there's a single person alive. He's one of the characters that no one's gonna disagree with us. You can't find anything. You really can't find anything. So like, I think we're all on the same page when it comes to him. I cannot believe that other people, I mean, I can, because other people have always suffered because of him and others. And now like the people that we know, like we see Randy and Bubs, that are like directly affected because Herc is such an awful human.
But I don't know what's gonna happen.
I really don't know.
I mean, again, there is a possibility of us going towards the scenario where he ends up back in the system and in the group home. Is that how it's called?
Yeah.
So like, very terrified of that. But like, again, that would make for a good story. Or realistic story.
I mean, that would make for a story that we expected.
Yeah.
Like that would
But again, it's one thing to speculate about something and it's completely different thing to see it happen.
Yeah.
So like, first I'm terrified, but again, I still can't imagine Randy dying.
No,
I don't
think he's gonna die. So again, I see like a road that we can take to get to that, but I don't think that's the point of the season, you know? It's not about kids' lives being in danger, even though they are, like they always are, but like it's more about showing you how impossible it is to escape kind of from your circumstances when you were born into them, and you have really you have no choice. Like people keep making choices, and like people always say, like for anything, like when people are having a rough time, when people turn to crime or something, like I have always heard so many people say, well, you can just get a job. You know, you can just, this is America, this is a free country, you have all the opportunities in the world and whatever. And while that may be the case, like while you might be able to turn your life around, you might be able to have other choices, you can't see those choices having grown up in this type of a system, in this type of an environment. Like they were talking about, like we had Andre talking about how basically he cannot leave Baltimore. You know, like his life is in danger and he's not like leaving Baltimore. Like where the fuck is he gonna go? And it's kind of, again, it's sort of a metaphor for this whole show and every single character here. Again, going back to the docs, like Ziggy, like what you're like, Ziggy could have gone and did anything else, but like realistically, he couldn't. He was born into this and he was stuck in his circumstances, and that's like the whole point of the show. That being the point of the show, it's not about, you know, murder. It's not about like people
when
dying.
He dies,
I mean, I'm eating all my words then. But like, I don't think so, because like, again, the show has never taken any type of approach, and I always love that they never do that. There's a lot of cruelty and violence, but we don't necessarily see it. You see the cruelty and violence from the system, and that is the most important part. Like you don't see people getting tortured. It's not torture porn, you know, they're just showing you the circumstances of their lives. And that's why I don't think that like their lives result in death, and because like that is not the tragedy they want to talk about. Like they want to talk about the tragedy of these poor kids ending up in these circumstances for no choice of their own. Like you can say that Michael now went to Marlon, and that was a choice. What fucking choice was that? You know, he had nowhere else to turn. He had nothing else to do, you know? And so that's what I think that Randy's story eventually is going to turn into. Like, sure, could there be potential, let's say, threat? Because again, I am not sure how the system works, so I don't know what is going to be needing to happen so that he goes back into the foster care system. I don't know, like little Kevin, like if he says this one snitched, this one said something, and so he knows or whatever, and then like Marlo's gonna be, we're gonna take care of him. But like now if Michael is there with Marlo, maybe Michael, because like they really want Michael to join, maybe Michael could have some sway in it to save Randy. I don't know, maybe that's gonna be a potential thing as well. But again, how his story still is gonna end up, I think, is just him back into the foster care system. And that's what the show wants to tell you.
I mean, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with all of that, and that's why I never even thought that he's gonna die, or either one of these. I think 4 kids that stories we follow. Like I really don't expect any of them to see die. Only potentially Michael, if he has a story through the entire season 5.
Okay, yeah.
But like, only then, because like then I have no idea what's gonna happen with his character and where his character is gonna go, you know?
Yeah.
But like from the rest of them, I mean, I don't know about Naaman. Again, don't know if we're gonna have his story in season 5. I don't expect it.
Yeah.
But again, not sure. Because again, I don't know what season 5 is gonna be about. This is about kids. Season 5 is not going to be about kids. Maybe we're going to have the story, let's say, with Michael, because he's directly involved with Marlo. And we're still always going to have police searching and looking into that.
Yeah.
So that in that direction, we can have Michael's storyline. Yeah. But other than that, I don't think we're going to continue just seeing kids and things like that. So like, I don't see continuation of our kids' story.
Yeah.
But still, I don't know how, again, not hard to imagine, just like I don't know with this happening, little Kevin finding out about Randy, I don't know how he's gonna end up in system.
Again,
I don't know how it
works,
some danger
honestly.
gonna, I don't know how it works.
I mean, I don't
if
know.
he
I really
brings
don't know.
danger to his home life.
I don't think so. I just think it's gonna be like if he was put in this, but like he just heard something. Why the fuck would that bring him back into the system?
Especially because he never said that he's a. That's what Herc said.
Yeah.
Herc said that they have a witness that somebody stepped up, things like that. You know.
I don't know if it's because like they're gonna go to his foster mom and be like,
That's what I wanna
you
say.
didn't protect him so that he wouldn't like, I don't know, see this, witness this, go there, and so like you're not fit, we're taking him back into the foster.
Okay.
Like I don't know, because if the kid does something like, let's say, bad, wrong, they're not punishing. I mean, technically they are punishing the kid by taking him away, but like they have to take him away from the parents. Like they would not take him away from like if they think this is a good fit for him. I don't know.
But like, what if he brings danger to? Is it just like a mom, foster mom?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she's gonna be like, I can't.
That's what I want. That's the part. If he brings danger to her, I don't know how it works. I really don't know how it works. I am not sure how this, because like this at this point to me, if I didn't sit here after the episode and talk for an hour about where he's gonna end up, and now at this moment I'm shocked what little Kevin found out. I would thought this would look to me like his life is in danger. After seeing this episode. I still don't think that's how it ends, but like I can't find a connection in my mind at least.
No, I can't tell you exactly how everything is gonna transpire, but like again, I only see that one ending, and like how we get to that, I guess we're gonna see, but like that ending to me is still gonna be the same thing. There is that, and I feel like, what can you say? Like I can only just always say how sad I feel. Like we saw him in this episode, kind of gambling, but like again, like seeing how kids. When like approached in the manner where Perez was teaching them, how they actually like retained this knowledge and how useful that was to them. And so like seeing him and seeing again how capable and smart he is, and like how he's just gonna get chewed by the system and gonna end up as, I don't know, like whichever one of the characters we see there on the streets, you know? Like that's just what his life is gonna entail, because like what fucking else is there? And so again, just one of the kids like gets lost in the system.
But it was really nice seeing how he uses what he learns, is what Perez taught him in school. Outside. I mean,
it's nice to see that Perez's methods like
work, but like shows you that like it's still important, very important that they can. It's still important that they find the ways to teach them. Because it can be very useful to them. Like you see the stark difference when Perez is teaching them in the way that he knows how, that he thinks of. And then when he gets the test that he needs to teach them how to do.
I mean, like he's not even teaching the math. Like he is, I mean, again, to go to the system of the school, like that's why nothing gets done. They were talking about how I don't know what to call it, like the state, whatever is like above, I don't know, like they are looking for a 10-point increase in their like, I guess, standardized testing or whatever, like throughout the country. I like how I think the system in America works, and everyone gets like the same test, and then like you can compare, I guess, what states and everything, who's doing better, or I don't know. But like they need a 10-point bump, so that it would seem like these kids are actually learning, and then that the school is improving, so that they would again get funding that they need to keep, which is like they were talking about. I thought that was such a great conversation they were having, like Perez and the woman. Like he was basically talking about how he has been here before, where they're just like cooking numbers for the optics, for it to look good, and they don't care. Like everyone, people who ask of them to do this, people up in charge, know what this is gonna entail. They don't care that this is gonna entail for these kids to absolutely learn nothing, but maybe if you teach them to just take this test, they can like do it because like they just, basically learned those 10 questions that you're possibly gonna have, and they actually know nothing of it. They then understand absolutely zero, but it looks good. It looks good for the people that need to get reelected. And it's the same thing with the police. You cover up like murders, whatever, you place them as something as they're not. I don't know what to call that. And again, it's just about the optics.
Or the numbers or whatever. We watched this story for seasons
over and
now,
over again.
and over again.
I really
just
love
like
what
in
that
different ways, but like it's completely the same.
I love what that woman said, because like it's just true for the entirety of the show. Like wherever you go, there you are.
Exactly.
Like literally whatever we do, we're here.
Exactly.
Like we got Marlo. Marlo. We got Avon. We got Stringer. Does it matter? Did it make any difference?
Yeah.
Nothing. We're still here. We're gonna get Marlo, let's say. Or Marlo dies, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Who the fuck is Marlo in the grand scheme of things?
I mean,
no
even in this episode, Put and Bodhi talked about the same thing, basically. When Put said, well, who cares, like that we're working for Marlo now. Every single boss is the same.
The boss is the boss. Who cares? And again, like legitimately, wherever you go, there you are. Nothing changes, nothing improves. Like you can, again, things that we are watching, let's say that like make Press, the way that he is teaching and the way he is communicating with these kids, like I really like that. And like I'm sure he is making a difference in some of the kids' life, but those are just like some kids. It's not like you're not changing anything. You're still in the same system, you're still in the same place, which is why like one person can't do much. Again, everyone should always try to do the max that they say. I'm not saying, I think whatever individual person does is very important. Yeah. But like in the grand scheme of things, you can only do so much, like he's gonna affect the lives of these 3 kids, and that means the world.
Or that whole class.
Yeah, like that means the world to me. But like
and
again,
the world to Yuki and the world
exactly,
to Randy,
like he changes their individual lives, and I think people should always do that, because like you can help people and you should help people. But again, like the system doesn't change. So like you need to rely on people to go above and beyond. Like teachers have the most important job in the world, and they're not even letting them teach. They're like, I can't even be mad at all those people in school. Like whenever they're talking, I'm like, I get so mad, but I'm like, who the fuck am I mad at? Like they are just trying to get by, because the people that are in charge are not letting them do their jobs, because like they want higher positions and
but
they don't look good.
I agree, but like it's also like you get used to.
Yeah.
You get used to how it is. Course. Like not every person is gonna try and do their best to change the system or anything that like it's not in their hands to change.
Yeah.
It's basically almost impossible to change.
Yeah.
So like what they're just got used to years and years doing the same thing.
And like you can't even blame them. What the fuck are they supposed to do? I can only
imagine
legitimately.
Who am I to blame them?
Like you can only imagine like you trying and it failing and failing. Like where the fuck do you get any motivation?
Yeah.
Like you can just become numb to so much tragedy, especially like working in fucking school and seeing all these kids.
Yeah.
I don't like I like if I worked years in that and like you want to help.
Exactly.
And like that you can only do so much.
Yeah.
I like my mental state, the toll it would take on me.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, but like I think just like the kids get chewed up by the life. That's how the teachers get chewed up by the system that it is. Maybe the woman that we call principal, maybe once upon a time she was a teacher, just like Prez, doing her best and
we
failing
mentioned
over and over and over again, and then you just
we mentioned many times like how she just talks coldly and matter-of-factly, but like she is an older woman working there. Like I'm sure she is just like she's
been 30 years for her seeing like, the same thing over and over again.
Like I don't know, like really it's just it like it feels hopeless, and the rich just keep getting richer, and like that hopeless. Is
but like it makes me very happy when I see Yuki changing his clothes.
Me too.
And or things like that where again maybe nobody can do anything in a grand scheme of things, but like I love seeing people trying and maybe changing the lives of one person's life, and for Dookie that means the world.
Yeah,
again, he's showering every day and changing clothes every day. And that's something that he wasn't able to have just like a month ago, a week
and like
ago.
he now is even like always on the computer.
Yeah.
And like there are kids behind him like watching kind of what he's doing, and like no one is finally commenting about how he stinks and they don't want to be next to him. It's just like those little things that like are gonna make him feel like he fits in more. You know? And I just like that always makes me feel very like happy seeing him doing,
I agree,
better.
But again, it's, you can see that the change in the classroom since they got, let's say, corner kids out. Like nobody is yelling, even though when they're not listening, they're trying to pay attention. You know, so like just like what they're doing with them is trying to help them, but like is also maybe helping the kids.
I mean, again, all the kids need different approaches.
Exactly.
Like some kids, like for example, let's say name it, or anyone that's working on the corners, like they have a different way that they function.
They can be
because like they are like, that's what they say, this is what the street demands. And so like they are acting in a certain way, and that was very clear in this episode with the restaurant bit. And when they went to the restaurant, which is like a very, again, it just makes me really sad, everything like they were very happy, excited, like Naaman was listening to like some other different type of music like you would not expect for him, let's say, to listen to. And like the girl, I don't know her name, but like she brought a camera, like they were very excited. And then they come there and they feel like out of place, they feel embarrassed, they like feel like they don't belong. And then like, so they lash out because in that moment they like kind of felt like, let's say, weak there. And so like when they're coming back to the car, they're like lashing out. Naaman is playing this music and like he tells him, Bunny tells him like, turn it down. Oh, turn it up. Yeah. Because like now he needs to feel strong because like he felt some type of way, you know? And like
he felt less than in that restaurant.
And like you can't show weakness. Like this is what they have been telling you on the street. You cannot show weakness, you cannot show uncertainty, you cannot show anything, so you start acting tough. And like that's what Bunny was telling to the guy, like how do we approach that? What do we do with this? Like and like I am sitting here like
but
hands
like
in the fucking air.
Bunny did say later, we can't make them pretend like they're someone who they're not. No, we can't.
Oh, I know what you mean. I can't remember exactly what he said.
We can't pretend. I'm not sure exactly what he said. So like he maybe potentially is now gonna try to make
something else,
in different approach, different.
I mean, Bunny is incredibly smart and smart
and intuitive. Is that the word?
In tuned into.
Maybe that's the same word that I'm looking for. He observes constantly the situation.
I mean that's why he was always. I mean that's why he wanted to fucking start Amsterdam. You know, like all of that, and that is the reason that I just really like. He's one of the characters that I value most in this show. Because like just he sees the things that could be done and he sees the root problem.
He's one of the characters that like I would say with a little bit of help could change a lot. Because he sees everything, like you said, he sees the root problem and he gets the ideas of potentially how it could get changed.
And he has empathy, which is what a lot of people in that police department lack. And I don't think you can go in this job without empathy and understanding, because then you come out with someone like Herc. I just thought that was so. I mean, this show is just so fucking good in everything that it does, really. And that was like one of the more interesting parts also of this episode, and seeing how they reacted to being in that type of an environment, you know.
I don't know, I just have so much sympathy towards Naaman. Like, I think when we started the season, he's the one I thought I was gonna have the least sympathy for, or something like that. I mean, it's not like I had a thought in mind. But, like, it did surprise me with how much I care for him. And whenever we see a scene, let's say, with Bodhi and Poot, and, like, they're shocked that he is... V-based son, because like he's nothing like him.
So he does not have his heart. He does not have that heart for the violence that they require of him. Nor does he have the heart for the street. And like again, he shouldn't have. He shouldn't be forced into this at all.
But like without any type of help,
yeah,
or anybody he can rely on, he can trust, he's gonna end up dead.
Yeah,
he's exactly the character that is gonna end up dead, because he's gonna push his limits. He's gonna try to do everything that he's not capable of doing.
Yeah.
Again, thank God that he's not. But at the same time, that is something that is gonna get him killed.
Yeah.
In the world that he lives in.
Yeah.
So I feel
like, with him, like every time he is in this classroom, especially, like I keep paying attention to like his skills. You know, I think he is very smart, and like when they were building this, he was kind of giving instructions, and like he made it, and like he hit the extra parts because like it's standing, it's good, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then like we had an episode where he was like kind of holding a magazine, I don't know what it was, and then like they were asking him to like put down the magazine. He's like, it just appeared here, like it was sitting here on my lap. Like he is very smart. Like he could be. I'm like trying to figure out like what type of like role he would fit into. I think he is very good at like arguments as well. And I just like there were so many things that each and every single one of these kids could do and like has an affinity for doing, and like yet they can't do anything because like they're stuck in doing this. It's just so sad.
Exactly, just like our boy is stuck.
I love the transition you made to bring us to this.
I think in this episode, this review, I made really good transitions from one scene.
Yeah.
I connected scenes, for the love of God. I think we're covering it all and it has structure.
Wow.
What is happening?
Applause, guys. Yeah, I legitimately, with Michael,
I wish we are not gonna see him after season 4.
Me too.
I really wish I don't want to see that story.
Me too. I can absolutely live
just having
with ignorance is bliss, and I could pretend. I am very good at lying to myself, and I would lie to myself and be like, got out.
Potentially, he got out.
Got out. Like he found a way. He was just like biding his time until he find a way for him and Buck to leave this place, and they're somewhere else, and they live happy and normal lives. I absolutely. If you give me just the tiniest bit of hope, I'm gonna fucking cling on to it. And can lie to myself.
Just like it's not even hope that I'm asking. Just don't show me.
Yeah.
Don't show me so that like I can believe in what I want.
Yeah.
Because at this point, everything seems to go down the direction of him working with them, Chris teaching him how to be a murderer or whatever.
I mean,
oh my God, the sun is good.
See, this is the complete opposite of what is currently happening in Michael's life. The sun is shining on us,
but maybe
not on him.
But maybe the sun is shining because it's like, oh, there is hope for what you're asking for.
No, I think the sun is literally just haha. It does not give a shit. I legitimately think we talked about all of this in episode 3. I don't.
But in the last episode as well, I think we had when we met, we saw the guy and everything. I think we had a conversation about him potentially going to Marlowe's at the end, becoming a murderer, and
but like we legitimately, I think like when it came to our heads that he was being sexually abused by an adult man. That was, let's say, episode 3 maybe. I think we were trying to connect the story with them, like being really impressed with him and how that's all gonna connect. And I think from like legitimate, I think at that point we said that the only way that this story connects is with him going to them to ask them for help and them being stuck having to work with them. I think again we said that in episode like 3 and all the signs were there. Like I think the show made it kind of fucking clear that is the only route that we are gonna take. He asked what would happen if he like spoke to a social worker, and again that's to show you how the system fails these kids, because like they can't even go to a social worker, because again we talked about that in the previous episode. Like if he does that and if they go to a group home, they're gonna get separated. And Michael's not gonna have that. Like if Bug didn't exist, Michael might have gone down that route.
Yeah, But like it said that he had a friend next to him, one of
Yeah.
his best friends who has lived through that and knows everything about that.
Yeah, so he does not want that for either him, especially, and not for his
Not
brother.
for his brother,
And
yeah.
like, what he wants for his brother least is to grow up
And
in
to
the way that he has grown up.
experience the
Yeah.
same things that he has experienced and can't run away from.
Yeah, and so like, what is he gonna do? Go to the police? That's never gonna be fucking happening. Because like, why would he? Why
They're
would
not gonna
he
protect
go
him.
to these people that are absolutely not gonna protect anyone ever? Like, he went to jail for something. He got out of that jail. You know what I mean? Like, he could just go out of that jail again.
But like they did mention, why don't you go to Kari? Like he can help you, and then he said,
yeah, I mean, like,
you can see that he doesn't trust him, and with everything he survived, of course, he's not gonna trust him.
Like, all of us can sit here and be like, Kari is really one of the best male characters, adults, that these kids could confine to. Like, he is really great. Like, all of us can, like, watching can say that.
Yeah.
But for Michael, who has grown up in such a way, like, Kari's friendly demeanor to him does not feel friendly, it feels threatening.
Yeah.
Because he has a male perpetrator that has done this to him.
Yeah.
You know, like, he feels, let's say, more comfortable with Perez because, like, Perez is maybe not so friendly and touchy-feely, and so, like, he can maybe, you know, he feels more comfortable with that. And of course, like, he just, it has to be expected. Like, again, we can see his demeanor to Kari in episode 3, and you understand immediately. Like, it didn't need to be voiced, but like, it was, and it's exactly what you would expect, and it's such a tragedy. And so of course he went, and that scene was harrowing. Like, that image of him walking away from Dookie and going to them, and then the guy taking him to Marlo, and like Michael looking back at Dookie, it just felt like he's walking away. You know, it's just like, it felt like he is walking away from that life that they led as kids, and he is walking into this new life that he didn't choose. He was forced into that, because what else is he supposed to do? What other way out does he see?
And he needs to protect his brother.
He needs to protect his brother. And like, we come to, you know, the fact that I always want to believe in second chances. I don't believe in capital punishment. I would never support anything like that. But then, like, you know, I feel no sympathy and no potential for sympathy for anything. It is going to be child abusers. I could not care less. Think that I should all burn to the fucking ground. And so I want that man dead, and I want no questions asked.
I mean, he is gonna die.
And I am like, I'm so happy for that. At the same time,
can't even be happy for that, honestly, because like, that just means one thing, and that Michael's life as he knew it, and potential of having a different life, is dead with it.
Yeah.
And that's very fucking sad and very fucking tragic, and he's such a nice child, such a good child.
Like, again, it is so sad that he has been pushed into this, because he sees no other way. That his whole life now is gonna be defined because of something someone did to him.
Yeah.
And he just tried to defend himself. And he shouldn't have been the one that needed to defend his brother.
And that's what
this should not have been a thing. It is so unfair. It is so incredibly cruel.
Yeah.
It's just how it is, and it's just where he is gonna end up. And like, I think like the final words of this episode, again coming from Omar, like they asked them, the guy asked like, who is this, and he's like, he's just a kid. And I'm like thinking, God, if like maybe if somehow he met Omar. I was like thinking if somehow he met Omar, because like, honestly, I think it takes, I don't know what Michael is telling them. I don't think Michael is telling them the story of why he wants this guy dead, and I don't think they wants to ask questions. You know what I mean?
I mean, maybe they're gonna figure it out or something.
Maybe, but like, I also think it takes another level of cruelty, really, to like hold that against someone, like to hold that above their heads and like want them to do now this for you and be indebted for you for going through something like this. Like, I think, you know, it takes a special kind of evil people, and they all are. I mean, Marlo, they are. And like, you know, Chris, that's just where he is. Like that whole last scene.
But like in that, but like just in that second when we saw Omer and the guy asked who, I
literally thought like, my God.
There was something in me that I was like, what is gonna happen? Is he gonna see him? Is he gonna maybe later talk to the kid or something against Marlo? Is he gonna do something and find out at the end? I don't know why I was even hopeful when the ending is so obvious. And honestly, like, unfortunately, the story is very good in my opinion. The story is written perfectly. It's one of the better stories written in the show, but like it's just so fucking tragic.
Yeah. I mean, he has been completely backed into a corner.
Yeah.
Like there was really no way. Like you can even say Cuddy, if he came to Cuddy for help. Like
how can he came a person that reminds him of the other person who hurt him the most?
Literally, there was nothing. There was no other way that he could see. Nothing.
If he saw any other way, he would have done it.
Yeah, and like
we saw in this whole season how he tries to run away of that life.
He does not want to be.
He does not want to do that life.
Yeah.
So like, if he saw any other way, he would have tried everything.
Yeah.
But there wasn't any other. So I am not excited at all with what is gonna come with either one of these kids. Michael especially.
Yeah. I mean, I have a sixth sense. When we saw him in episode 1, 2, I, like when I said the taller one, I felt that he was gonna break my heart from the beginning. And I really was not wrong. I really was not
every
wrong.
Single one of these
kids. But like for some reason, especially Michael felt like that was gonna be a rough one.
Just because like when somebody is seems like an older brother or whatever, when somebody is very protective over other people, that seems like a tragic end.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but like immediately that feels that way.
Because he's gonna give his life, let's say, to help the others.
Yeah.
And that tells you everything.
I mean,
but like at that point,
he's giving his life to save his brother.
Exactly, but like that's what I could have imagined. I just didn't know how, like the whole thing with sexual abuse and everything. I did not expect that, but like I did expect abuse.
Yeah, I thought like maybe physical.
Yeah, physical abuse.
I thought potentially maybe physical abuse.
Oh God.
Again, he was just like he is just like let down on every front. Like starting from his own home life. Like his mother is not protecting him. Like, and then from everywhere else, just like in this environment where like no kid is ever gonna trust police or anything like that, never gonna approach them for help. This was his only option.
Yeah.
This was legitimately his only option that he could see. And that's where we are.
And that's what we're gonna watch in next few episodes. I mean, hopefully just few. Like
literally,
I said.
I feel like we're gonna see him in season 5.
Yeah, but like I don't think we're gonna see his story. I feel like we could just see him in behind next to Chris and Snoop or something like that.
There's no story. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like when he is,
we're just gonna see how
when he is in it, he's in it, and so like he's just here. You know, it's not like gonna be like we're gonna follow a story of him like then like actually exiting this.
No,
it's not gonna be a thing. You know.
Okay, guys.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.